Welcome to another edition of SSC TV3 News. This is Friday, January the 4th, 2019. I am David Cutright, the news director, and I will be from time to time looking at stuff in the back room. Okay, today is a transition newscast. It will cover where we've been, where we're going, and our philosophy. Since the early 80s, the local cable television station of Channel 9 and later Channel 3 served the residents of St. John with local news and programming. As of mid-February of this year, with the installation of a fiber internet uplink, this channel made a major expansion to YouTube. This made uploads that once took days take less than 1 hour. This change enabled many viewers who are not on cable, both in town and out of town, by way of the internet, to keep up with the happenings in our area. In the last 10 months, we have uploaded over 300 videos. And according to YouTube Analytics, the following videos were the 10 most popular in 2018. And it'll take me just a minute to cue that. This is the other Mae Watson. She does not change in a phone booth. She does not spin, accompanied by lightning and thunder, or wiggle her nose. She does, however, change from a school para into a lean, not so mean art machine, here in her private studio. Why art?
Why art? Well, in the first place, I don't know myself about. I'm gonna go to art, but might be the big guy up there tell me what to do, how to do. I follow it.
There are bunches of bananas, herds of elephants, and gaggles of geese. But last Saturday, St. John hosted a square of cards. This was a new event in town, so whose idea was this?
It's really a good question because I think it started out that Pam and I was at a car show and she said, you know, we could do this at St. John as a fundraiser for Jubilee. And the ball started rolling, but I don't remember what car show that was at.
January 29th. 2018, a Tuesday. Maxville is holding a meet at their high school. And here they come, the St. John Scholars Bowl team. Their coach, Miss Norton, the sensei. What a crew, Captain Connor Ginger Ingle, Taylor Miss Teen Kansas Clark, Jeffrey Jeffopedia Lyon, Ethan Phoenix Houston, and Liam Yo Yeet Boy Lanterman.
Some of us remember the old Dillon's grocery store. But on a cold day in 2016, it was no more. With the removal of this building, St. John was left with an empty field. Its citizens had many questions and concerns because nothing like this had ever happened here before. On another cold day in 2018,
Verdict first.
Sentence first, verdict after.
Well, Majesty, that just ain't the way.
Always on my way.
Okay, yes, Your Majesty.
Off with her head!
Call the regular city council meeting at City Hall to order 7 p.m. on this July 17th, 2018. At this time, I would ask for a 15-minute recess to move the meeting due to the fact that we don't have adequate space. I would like to move it to the library community hall.
So moved. Second.
Motion and a second on the table. Any other discussion? All in favor? All opposed? Carries 4-0.
As a citizen of St. John, like many others, I am concerned about multiple reasons. As per the city website under the page of council members, the majority of you have stated that you want a better city, better economy, better future, and want better communication between you and council and us citizens. Here we are, let's communicate. 6 to 8 months ago, you did not want the police department, and here we are with one officer. What is your next course of action? How will this benefit anyone?
That's right here. Huh? So, the minutes and then do the insurance?
I make a motion we accept the minutes of October 24th meeting.
Second. And we have a second, we adopt the minutes of October 24th. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Okay, so I know there is you resigned last night, correct?
Correct.
I know lots of personnel stuff, but could you tell us whatever you can tell on camera?
What I can tell you is the decision was made in executive session, so there's not, due to laws, there's not a lot I can say about that. They did ask for my resignation, and I tendered my resignation effective immediately last night.
How long have you been the police chief?
I've been the chief since the September 2012.
I guess some rumors you could say it got disbanded, it didn't get disbanded, the
Sure.
chief got resigned. Maybe tell us some more. I know you can't tell much, but what you can tell us.
There have been some rumors that our police department has disbanded. There has been no action taken at this time. That's not even been an item for discussion here.
Hello.
You've been having a busy day and they sang so well today.
If I could ask everybody to stand up, remove your cover. We're going to do the Star Spangled Banner. Looks like we're ready to go. We're going to count them down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good contact between Tayton and Creed there. Looks like a little double team there, both the Newell boys. Daniel's coming in for a shot. Like the judges are ready. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And we're back. Let me get some things done here. You probably noticed on video number 6, the sixth most popular, it said 66. I will have to correct that before I upload that. Where we have been, SJM Cablevision started in the 80s, and we started running programs in the 80s. Dale Gillespie came up with the idea to add news. And so by 1984, we were rolling with the news. He was the news director. He gathered the news, and by using different people in the St. John Business Association, we had about 12 anchors that rotated through the news. SJM Cablevision had the cameras and the facilities, and I shot some videos of fires and accidents and happenings and parades around the town. And I had the only video editor, so I assisted. We were not officially all of the news. We just assisted what the St. John Business Association had put together. The system sold in '88. I went ahead and ran it until '91. And then we left for other employment. And during the '90s, it went to the Shepherd Center as a volunteer operation. And during that period of time, it had its ups and its downs because of technical people or different people to run cameras. So it survived. It didn't die, but we didn't get a real upswing until the 2000s, and that was with YouTube. In 2005, YouTube started. And in 2007 and 2008, a number of videos were uploaded by Ron Colbert. And then that ended, and then we're now looking at 2018. I built a live studio, and it went up on air on February of 2018. Now, the video quality of the studio is standard 720 by 480, which is called standard definition video, which is what the cable system runs, so that we are compatible. We stay with that. Full HD simulcast is too expensive at this time. We would have to split the signal, one for live YouTube running HD and one SD for the cable system. The features, however, are uploaded separately. They are in full HD quality, 1920 by 1080 in 55 to 60 kbs resolution, so that in the future they will be good quality as everything gets better going into the 4K realm. We are not going to push for full HD at this time because according to news demographics, 80% of all news is now watched on handheld devices, which is only 720 by 480 or less. So going higher would not do us any more good for those devices. This last year, we had a great number of YouTube video uploads. And if you go to YouTube and look at that, it says we have 399 videos. Well, part of that is due to after we started going into YouTube, and there are about 75 from 2017. So actually, in 2017, we have uploaded about 350. We at this time have over 270 subscribers. And we have also added the Remember When series, which will, like the Alice in Wonderland segment, will be uploaded from time to time from videos that have survived over the years from the originals in the 80s. Now, where we are going. Right at this point, we are looking for more news feeds. We find that we are missing quite a few. I am following 23 organizations on Facebook, but the limitations of Facebook are that when somebody has an event, they will post it and it's happening at that time, or it posted shortly after, and of course we can't get there. We need to be notified ahead of time. So we're working on that, getting people to recognize that we need some lead time, and then we will get there. We're also trying at this time to make up for the lack of a comprehensive newspaper. If you go to the library and check the newspaper from the 80s, you will see it's quite different. It is very full, has a lot of activities, but we have no editor, as they did in those days. We have no reporters, as they had two in those days. So what we have to do is do the best we can to survive. We are a shrinking community, but we're not dead yet, and communication is essential, and we can help that. Our live news times will be changing. I'm not sure exactly when. It will be going to about 9:15 on probably Fridays. I say probably because we have 2 students that are working with us, and their schedule is not such that they can help during the 11 o'clock, and I want to get them switching and helping us. So we will be switching our times as soon as I know exactly when and how to do it to an earlier time. But that won't keep most people from seeing what's going on, because we will be putting it on YouTube as usual, and you'll be able to see it. We would like to have another reporter, somebody that can do a camcorder where I have a conflict and can't get there, or can get to Hudson and Maxville. We need to be covering these as well. You would not necessarily, as a field reporter, have to edit and put the package together. I could do that. If you would like, we have the editor here, and I could show you what to do. But we could use another reporter to expand and help our community. This is a volunteer operation. We're not getting rich at this. Matter of fact, it's costing us. But it's worth it because it helps the community. Live remotes are not possible at this time. The equipment, cell phone, and encoding services simply cost too much. Also, as we close out where we're headed, new this year will be the grade school news, as quick as we can get organized on that. Different teachers have said that they would like to give that as a goal to the students, so that will be great. And then we will be adding live school board meetings. We put 2 up on video delay. As of yesterday, the wire was put in. Later on today, we will check the feedback signal, and as soon as we can, we will be adding that to our live schedule of community services. And in closing out my presentation today, our philosophy. Video journalism varies from place to place, and in the big city, they can capitalize on all of the wrecks and murders and survive on negative news. We could not do that. Our philosophy is to build a community rather than to destroy it. Our civic duties will be met. The county commissioners, city council, and the live school board meetings will be part of what we do to help our community stay informed. Information is vital for our survival. Now, in that, we will end up covering controversial subjects. When the police chief turnover happened, Channel 3 did it textbook perfect. They took a slant and picked out of the interviews and all of the videos of the general meeting and put together a 2-minute news package. We will not do that. We are unfiltered. We are complete. All of what was said and how it was said will be run. And you probably noticed that Wednesday and the Park, if you saw the original, that was 15 minutes long. But picking something out and making a story does not accurately reflect what really happened. And so our goal is to be complete, unfiltered, and accurate. And at this time, we will run the outro and wish you a happy new year.